Hello and welcome to another episode of Lush with me, Joanna Page, and...
me, James Thornton.
Yes, I've let him back on again because I'm smothering in a cold. I was ill all over Christmas, and now to hit the end of January, I've got another big cold. So he is here to provide comfort, love and care if I start spluttering.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to think I'm forcing myself onto this podcast. I didn't sort of go, oh, I need to come on. Joe said, I need you to come on today, right? So just to get that clear before we start.
Does that make you feel better?
But third time back,
third
I am
time,
really
third time
enjoying
lucky.
it. But really good fun. So when you asked me this morning, I was like, yeah, I jumped at the chance.
Well, yeah, I've got to be honest. I was thinking, well, actually, this is the only time that we are talking. Because, I got to say, and last week has been difficult. It's exhausting. I woke up this morning. Can I just say to everybody out there, right? Well, maybe specifically to the women out there, is there a new thing with the noises that your husbands are making in the mornings? Because we're in separate bedrooms. That's because 4 years later, I'm still choosing to sleep with Bo in her bed because she's like a warm rabbit. She's warm and she's also cosy. And when she turns to face me and she puts her arm around my neck and she squeezes me in, I just think, oh my God, this is so much better than sleeping in the bed with James. And he's now basically sleeping with the two boys. They're either side of him.
Yeah.
But
yeah. They wake me up all the time because
Do
they're
they?
constantly rolling around, shifting and pulling the covers off.
Oh.
So I don't get any covers and I wake up cold.
Yeah. Yeah, Bo does that as well.
Yeah.
But I got up this morning and then I walked into our bedroom and then I went to go into the bathroom and all I could hear was as if some form of animal, it was as if someone had been out hunting, they'd caught a buffalo and they were gutting and skinning it in there. The noise was just like off the scale, incredible, something I've never really experienced in our marriage before. Normally you'll hear him, right, he'll be in the bathroom, he'll either fart or he'll have a cough, he'll be clearing his throat incessantly, or, there'll just be a bit of noise going on. This now, since he's turned 50, has turned into like... I don't know what the hell is going on. And then combine that with cleaning teeth at the same time, and it's like borderline you're throwing up in there or something. What is going... I had to go, for Christ's sake, James, you're disgusting, and walk out.
When someone wakes up, I've woken up, so I'm awake. I've got to clear my throat, brush my teeth. I need to cough. I might need to blow my nose. I do have to make noises.
Yes, I know, but it's not like you've been lying in your bed all night and someone's been stuffing you full of straw and phlegm and air, and so you're like this massive big haggis that you've then got to go into the bathroom and pump everything out. Oh my God, that is literally what it's like.
You cut your hair over the sink.
Yeah.
And it goes into the drain. The drain's blocked full of your hair, which I have to pull out all the time. Yeah. And then I have to get in with a pair of tweezers and I have to pull all this hair out.
Oh my God, are you using my eyebrow tweezers?
No, mine. You've
got eyebrow tweezers?
Yeah, because I have like a monobrow that grows if I don't... Well, there's one really long.
Yeah, you don't have a monobrow. You literally just have one thick hair.
And Eva gets it out for me sometimes. There's one long eyebrow, and it's really thick and long, and it just grows on its own.
Do you actually have your own eyebrow tweezers?
Yeah. I've got my black toiletries bag.
Yeah.
In there, I've got nail clippers, which don't stay in there very long because people nick them.
Yes,
and they don't go back, so I have to constantly buy new ones.
Would you say that you are very high maintenance with men's treatments? Because some men, they'll put on a bit of makeup, some concealer or foundation or, a bit of stuff like that, or they'll be doing face masks or... Yeah. I've never known you to put on a face mask or eye patch things.
No, I wouldn't do that.
What would you say is the most extreme health, body, looking after yourself thing that you've ever done?
I know what you're going to say.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do you think I'm going to say? Do you want to tell us? So you've gone from one extreme to the other. You don't do anything really, do you?
What I do like is when you go to the barbers now, if you go to certain barbers, they'll set the stick on fire and they go like, have you seen it? Well, and they go like that on your ears, and they burn off like all your all your ear hair, and they do it on your nose as well.
What happened when you chose to do that stuff with your own nostrils? Because you've got a lovely big nose. I love your nose.
Yeah. I don't know why I decided to do that.
Have you seen some adverts
I
on
must
social
have
media?
seen somebody doing it. And I went, all right, that looks like it could be quite good fun. I'm always trying to clear my nose anyway. So I ordered this wax stuff and some sticks.
Off the internet, didn't you? Yeah.
And it arrived, and you put it in the microwave. These little wax balls melt in the little pot, and then you put the stick in it, and then you put it up your nose it's like a lollipop stick. And
Yes.
it goes up your nose, and then you leave it, and it sets hard.
Yes, it does. Almost like an art project.
We let the kids pull them out, didn't we?
Yeah, well, there was one time when you were like an art project that you were walking around, both of your nostrils were full, you had a lollipop stick sticking out of each nostril, and we also did in between your eyebrows, and you had a lollipop stick thing stuck on there as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then we let the kids just give it a good old yank and pull everything off at the same time.
They loved it, didn't they?
Yes, I loved it as well. It was really
And
good
I
fun.
enjoyed it.
Did it feel good?
So all the hairs came out, and I could breathe clearly.
Yeah. Well, sometimes...
I don't know, for some reason, I
No, but
quite like...
sometimes, I know it sounds ridiculous,
Just get rid of it all.
but if there's something with a bit of pain in it, it sometimes is fun. And I don't mean that in like a weird way, but if there's something, I suppose it's getting the adrenaline going, isn't it?
Yeah, I did that. But the thing I thought you were going to talk about...
Well, it was, but I'm testing the water here on whether you want to tell your story.
Well, I think you've got to, really.
Go on then, do you want to...
You started it, so...
Yeah.
Many, many years ago, 15 years ago?
Oh my God, it's when we lived in Dulwich, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is when we were in London.
We had a bathroom door which had a glass window, so if somebody was in the bathroom, it had a pattern on it, but you could see through. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And I used to think that actually was quite romantic because we never had anything like that in Wales. You know, it seemed to me it was quite, oh my God, I'm in a London house now. We've got a wooden door on the bathroom and it's got a glass panel that you can kind of see through to somebody sitting on the toilet and having a poo, but it's quite romantic because we're in London.
And then didn't we put some sort of frosting thing over it?
Yeah, we did. We put some frosting on it.
Yeah.
Didn't we had to after what you did in there?
So this is before we had kids, so we had time on our hands.
Was that your reason for doing it?
Maybe I had too much time on my hands, that's what it was. And I'd read somewhere about this thing, coffee thing.
Yes, coffee what?
I don't even know how you say it.
Coffee enemas, coffee colonics.
Enema.
An enema.
Yeah.
Like a coffee colonic, a coffee enema.
And it like clears everything out, clears out your system. I don't know, I was on some sort of health thing and I was like, right.
Yeah.
I think I was doing a lot of running at the time, wasn't I?
Yes.
And I was like, right, I'm getting super fit. I'm going to clear out my system. I'm going to get all balanced.
And you were very, very slim because you just started filming. Was it Holby Blue? And you were a policeman.
I was doing a lot of running at the time. Like 10Ks and half marathons. And I did the London Marathon, didn't I?
You did?
So yeah, I was on a bit of a health thing. And I'd read about these coffee things, so I ordered the kit.
Off the internet again, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then put some coffee into this thing and did that.
Well, I just remember coming up the stairs and just seeing you lying on the wooden floor of the bathroom and your legs sort of sticking out of the door and you were lying on your side. And it was sort of like a little plastic bag with a hook on the top, and you had to hook that onto the door handle and pour in your mixture that you'd made up of coffee and water. And then I just remember seeing a long tube, which I think you had, which you did, have to put up your own backside.
Yes.
So you did that, and I remember standing sort of in the doorway going, oh my God, let me have a look. What are you doing? Let's have a look. And I just remember hearing noises that I'd never heard from you before. And it sort of was just like, oh, until it gradually got worse and worse and worse. And you went, get out! And you slammed the door shut with your foot. And then I remember you sort of going, I can't hold it in anymore. And then you ran, jumped onto the toilet. Because I think you're supposed to hold it in for quite some time to let it do its business.
Yeah.
I don't think it did any business with you.
It didn't.
And I think it just all exploded out. But what was the funniest bit?
The following day, this rash started to appear. And I was filming at the time as well.
You were.
I remember. And this rash, and it came all over my body, these little like hives. And I had this like...
All of your face?
Red, all my face sort of started going all red and blotchy and like I'd been stung by bees or something, like little lumps. And I had to film. So they had to, in the next day, they had to, makeup department had to just put like proper full-on weapons grade foundation to cover it all up.
And they were saying, is there anything different that you've done? Are you using different washing powder? Have you washed your clothes in something different?
Yeah.
Have you had, some strawberries, or have you got you've got an allergic reaction to something? Have you done anything different?
And I was saying, no, I don't know. Maybe it's the fabric conditioner, or I don't know. I don't know what I've done differently.
Apart from shove a load of coffee up my backside.
Well, I didn't want to say that, did I? Because it would fly around the cast.
I'm starting to get things sent to me all the time now on social media. Are you not drinking enough water? It means that you are such and such. Oh, is your top of your arm too fat? That means, that you've got this wrong. I think I'd heard all of them right. And a new one I heard the other day. Do you suffer from side-swept boobs?
What's a side... What?
Side-swept boobs? You just basically mean boobs? I mean, is that like somehow a problem? Side-swept boobs, apparently, and you can get this apparatus to sort of put them closer together where they should be normally, apparently.
Right.
It's basically, have you got a boob on that side? Have you got a boob on that side?
Yeah.
Is there a gap going down the middle?
Yeah, which is normal.
Which is normal, because I've not seen like one massive big boob. So you've got boob there, you've got a boob there. Have you got a boob? Have you got a gap down the middle, which basically is cleavage, isn't it?
Yeah.
That apparently is a problem.
Ah.
Is it a problem if you're lying down and one boob goes there, one boob goes there, so like they go to the side
gravity.
of it?
Yeah.
Because if you did have that, God help you, your life would not be worth living.
I might need something like that.
For where?
My man boobs. They're not that big. I hope they're not, but I'm just joking.
But when I was growing up, right, to me, the aim growing up with boobs was that I wanted to be able to put a pencil underneath my boobs, because that then meant that you had boobs. But now that has become an affliction, apparently. Like, God forbid that you could rest something underneath a boob. That would mean, oh, God, they're too saggy. So that is now a problem. A problem for who? Because I don't give a shit if you looked at my boobs and you went, oh, they're too saggy, because I know you wouldn't for starters. But if you did go, God, Joe, you can put a pencil under your boobs, that is a problem for me. I'd go, tough shit. Deal with it.
Didn't you show me a video once where there was a challenge what you can actually hold under your boobs?
Yeah, and I used to love watching Daisy May Cooper during COVID, because she would have a thing of what I can fit underneath my boob. And then now, after having 4 kids and breastfeeding 4 of them, I'm pretty damn proud about what I can fit under my boob. And it was the other day, wasn't it? I said, James, look at this. And I could quite easily put like a moisturiser bottle under there. But then I ended up progressing to, it was something like a massive big bubble bath, like big plastic bubble bath container or something. I think I put one of those under there. I think I put a Lego boat under there. I was going for like big, and I was goddamn proud of myself.
A few coins under there for the parking. Supermarket trolley token thing.
Yes.
Keep that under there.
Well, I know that would be quite good, because I never have one of those
You can never
to
find
hand.
one. This week's been really busy, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I've seen you getting in. You're getting in sort of fairly late-ish. And obviously getting everyone ready, trying to get everyone into bed and settled and stuff. So we're sort of passing like that. And then we don't really have to. And whenever we sit down to have a chat, the kids come and they want to interrupt, so we can just about start a conversation halfway through the sentence, and then we don't get to finish it. No. So that's why this is actually really nice, just to sit and chat. This morning I got everyone into the car, the kids.
Oh, yeah.
Got in the front seat.
Did you remember Patrick the penguin?
And I went, yeah, Patrick the penguin was in. But anyway, when I got into the car this morning, I was like, oh, side doors all wet.
Oh.
What's happened? Door's been left open all night.
The door?
The car door, driver's side car door, has been open. It rained last night.
Yes.
Because that's how we got in last night and was so busy getting all the bags in and everything, and everyone's asking for food and blah, blah, blah.
What, you left
so
the door
I didn't go back.
Completely wide open?
Well, it must have been slightly open, because just the side of the seat was all wet, and all the side of the door wet, soaking wet.
Oh, my God.
Good job we still had a car there.
Yeah, I'm surprised you told me that, because I have kept from you the fact that I hit the wheel trim the other day with Eva.
Yeah. Yeah, Eva told me about
Did
that.
she tell you?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah, she said. Because I went through, it's been raining so much, hasn't it?
What
this
have
last
you
couple of
done?
weeks. Well, I've told you, that, you know, all the roads are all like flooded now. There's water everywhere in there. And it was really dark. I was coming back from school and I was driving sort of normal speed. And then suddenly I just went, and I went straight into all this water.
Oh, yeah.
And it just slowed the car down and it really hit this really deep water and it just went everywhere in front of the car. And anyway, it turns out that it took off side of the trim on the car.
My God, yes.
So when I was talking about that, Eva said, "Oh yes, mummy was worrying about something because she hit the wheel or something." I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna even mention it because I've just done that." So I went out in the night time, driving, looking for the part, and I found it.
What?
Piece of plastic
when did
like
you go
that.
out driving in the night time? That's like what, mass murderer or something. When did you go out driving in the night time looking
Well, I
for
went
a wheel?
out. It was when I went to pick Noah up. I went to pick Noah up for football or something, and just before I went there, I was driving around the roads. I thought I'll just use this time now and see if I can. And I actually found it. I couldn't believe
That
it.
is
So I was over the
mad.
moon. It's a piece of plastic like that.
God.
And then got home and it just clipped back on.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Oh, let's listen to a voice note, shall we?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I did not know that James Thornton was your husband. How did I not know this? Like, I literally known who you are for like years and years and years. I was like, how loud? Because I watched him in Stella, you know, with Jones's show Stella. I was like, what the hell? I was actually mesmerised. What's your opinion on the ban, the social media ban that happened in Australia? What's your opinion? I think it's good, but then I also think it's bad because I feel like by year 10, everyone should have social media because like it's around now for us to use. So by year 10, everyone's got their bearings, and I think it should be lowered to 15, not 16.
Thank you so much for your message. Oh my God, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
What do you think about the social media ban?
Well, obviously that's something we're really worried about. We've got a 12-year-old, so we've got to. That's coming.
Well, it's this new thing now that we are walking into.
And we're going to have to deal with it, aren't we? I personally wouldn't want anybody on social media until they're over 18 because I think that it's just too much to deal with. It's too much to deal with, isn't it? As a youngster, you've got a lot of stuff to deal with anyway, and I think get out and play football or keep active and don't be looking at a screen if you're that age. So I can kind of understand it, but then I don't really like stuff being banned.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So personally, I quite like the ban. Yeah. Although I'm alongside you as well, I don't think things should be banned. But I mean, isn't that just like going, well, cigarettes are banned for kids who are under, what? How old do you have to be to smoke a cigarette?
Is that 16?
I don't know.
Yeah, it might have gone up now.
Maybe, yeah, but I don't really like bans either. But with social media, I just know how it makes me feel. And I don't want... and also as well, shouldn't you be allowed to have mistakes? Because it's not just about how you look.
Yes.
With social media, it's it's the things that are captured. I mean, if I'd have been being filmed, God only knows what there would have been of me on the internet.
Yeah, and that's like
about 16 years old. I remember going away with the school and thinking it was funny in France to hang out of the window, flash my boobs and scream, "Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?" Now, if that had been caught, right, on video... I'd have been mortified.
Yeah.
Mortified.
Yeah, it could have gone viral and it would have ruined your life.
God, do you think that would ruin? I had to wait a bit before I needed to get paid to do something like that in like Love Actually. Wouldn't do if I wasn't getting paid. Oh, can we have another voice note?
Morning, guys. I grew up in the same village as James many moons ago. I'm not a million miles away from the same village.
Oh.
I know James is down London and that, but a little story about James. Well, the story I can give about James. James's dad and my dad were really good mates and worked together for umpteen years. But when James was doing his degree at college, his performing arts degree or whatever, we were leaving Roydmount Middle School that I believe James went to as well. So we were leaving that and he come and choreographed our leavers assembly. I don't know if you remember.
I do remember it.
he come and choreographed his leaving assembly. I'm 44 next, so that would be 35 years ago. I think you're doing a smashing job. Up the chickens, mate. Up the chickens.
Yes.
I saw you on last game at season.
Yeah.
With you and your lovely family above me at Northwest Corner.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, keep going, guys. Absolutely smashing it. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Oh, what a lovely message. And yes, the chickens, up the chickens, it's the Bantams. So Bradford City are called the Bantams. The nickname is the Chickens, and everyone shouts up the chickens. So, yeah, and brilliant. I do remember that. I remember going in, and do you know what? I was at drama school at the time, and I was on breaks, like a holiday, and one of our old teachers said, would you come in and, give us a hand with the assembly? I said, yeah, brilliant. So I went in, and I remember, because I was trying to be all cool at the time, and I was like, I've been in London, and I'm a drama student now. And I was like, yeah, down with the kids, and I was like, swearing in front of the kids, and I remember thinking back, going,
oh God,
I shouldn't have been doing that in school.
Oh my God.
I was directing them, and everything, but I was trying to be like, the cool sort of.
How old were they?
The cool teacher. I can't remember how old they were, but yeah, middle school.
What swear words were you saying?
I swore a few times, and I remember afterwards thinking, I shouldn't have been that relaxed.
Give me an example of the sort of sentence you said. What did you say? Did you say fucking move over there, or what did you say?
I can't remember, but I remember.
Let's turn up the fucking music on this one.
Come on, guys, yeah. But anyway, I do remember. I remember doing that, and it was brilliant. It was so good. I loved it.
Yeah.
So I was like directing, and they were all, and also, it you were seeing them going, really loving it, because when I was at school, there weren't many kids who wanted to act, and there weren't many kids. I used to go to dance school 4 nights a week, and I was doing all this without telling anyone at school, because just the fact that I was acting was enough to get a lot of stick. So yeah, it was really nice to go and encourage all the kids to, act and express themselves and don't be shy, and
Oh,
that was a lovely message.
It was. Right, well, thank you so much for listening to us, everybody. We've had a lovely chat today, haven't we?
It's been fun, hasn't it? Yeah.
It has. We've connected. Please, will you send us some more voice notes? Are there any specific things we want to ask people? What do you think about the social media ban on phones? Send all of your voice notes to
07453 38 22 59.
Oh, I like that.
Call now.
Bye!
See ya.